All right, so
what, dude?
First
I'm
of
losing
all,
my fucking mind on Craigslist.
let me just-
So what?
There's a couple of things I want to hit up. First of all, I was saying about the Addy thing. I guess it's like, because I guess they say the drugs they prescribe to people that have ADHD or hyperactivity disorder, that people that don't have it, the drugs have the reverse effect on them. So basically, you've got hyperactivity.
Yeah,
we give you
it's
speed,
like
and the antithesis of what would normally happen. So these people who don't have it are looking for it because it's in essence pharmaceutical speed, and that doesn't seem that foreign to me. Possibly because I have some experience with it. When I was in boarding school,
Here we go.
there was
Thank you.
a gentleman there who we found out took Ritalin. And in the sort of organic, au naturel state that we were in, it occurred to us that he didn't need, like, the drugs that Babylon, like, were shoving down his throat. And so over a period of time, a week or so, we convinced him to go off of his Ritalin. And the only way that we could make sure that he did this was by taking it from him. Cut to a week later, and I am snorting, I'm crushing up his Ritalin and snorting it while smoking opium.
Oh.
In like the craziest stupor ever. And we had a smoking section out in the back of the school. And he walked out there one day, and his eyes, I literally didn't know who he was. And he picked up a boulder that I could not pick up right now if my life depended on it. I probably couldn't pick it up. If you and your newborn baby were being crushed underneath it and I needed to pick it up, I couldn't do it. He picked it up and he threw it. He put it over his head and he threw it so hard and so far with this like scream, and looked at us and said in the craziest voice ever, and I shit you not, "I like life so much better without my Ritalin." And he was just fucking crazy.
Fuck, man.
And we wound up narking him out and like telling the nurse of the school, like, "Listen, we don't know what happened, but he like went off his Ritalin. We don't know why, but you got to get him back on it because he's really going crazy. I don't know what." And he went back on it. Like a week later, he was fine again or whatever. But that shit works. It's
dude,
it's speed, dude. I mean, it's
listen. I know one
especially when
thing.
you snort it.
Drugs work, yo.
They work, I guess.
They work in mysterious ways.
Awesome.
Because you never know how they're going to work and on how they're going to affect which person. You know what I mean?
That's a crazy combo, though, right? Snorting your friend's Ritalin and smoking, like, bad opium.
I've never done that, and I've done some shit, yo. That sounds really good. Because it's always good to mix, like a fucking speedball. Go classic.
Yeah.
Go Sunset Strip style.
Yeah.
But it's always good to take crazy hardcore drugs and then meld them.
Do a mashup.
Nothing like it. Been there.
Do a sweet mashup.
Sweet mashup.
The other thing is, do you know about Second Life?
Yeah.
Because I'm sort of late to the game. I've sort of known about it peripherally, but I don't think I realized the...
So my rent was late because I had to pay my storefront in Second Life.
These people are fucked.
I mean, it's worse than it's worse than your
World
first
of
person
Warcraft.
September 25th fucking Halo 3. It takes it to the next level.
I won't speak about the person by name, but, well, first of all, this girl that bought up all the property in Malibu in Second Life, and she made $1 million this year.
Right, she did.
Selling, like, well, I want a house in Malibu. Like, of course you do.
I'd love
Everybody
to live in
does.
Malibu.
Like, so buy a house in Malibu.
Malibu locals only, bitch.
MLO spray painted across your
Hey, why is
Second
MLO
Life
spray
house.
painted on my fucking Second Life house? Because you don't belong here.
Bitch.
Stay out of Malibu.
Made $1
Lebowski.
million. She was like on the cover of some real estate magazine, like, hey. Like every company in the world, like getting, like you said,
American
storefronts
Apparel.
and like everybody up in it. But I guess, and I'm sure some fucking nerd that listens to this show will correct me because I
so.
don't really know much about it because I'm
Because you're
super
still playing Sims.
I'm super afraid of it, but I guess you pay for everything. And one of the things you can do is that
What's the money? Linden dollars?
Yeah, but that's just real money that you just turn into that money.
Fuck.
It's not like Monopoly money where it's like, oh, there's more of it. Like, no,
Yeah,
it's
it's
okay.
real money just with a different name.
Just with a different name.
It's money. What do you call it? Googly goo goo goo. Well, what is it? It's money.
You pay to enhance your
Flavor.
physical presence.
But dude, that's real life. I pay money to enhance my real life too. Manny, Petty.
But that's the thing, is that these people would go so far as to spend money getting a mani-pedi in Second Life.
Yeah, it's the craziest thing in the world.
I mean, you enhance your face, you enhance your body, you get a bigger prick.
That's
you pay to get a bigger prick.
Yeah, I mean, we've done it here. Why not do it there?
But why do it there?
Because I'm getting laid there.
And why most people aren't, the people that are doing it there, I would venture to guess, aren't doing it here.
No,
it would be
they're
one
doing
thing
it
if it's
there.
like, oh, I enlarged my prick in real life and I enlarged my prick on Second
I had
Life.
to do my avatar. I had to do it there too. Oh, but you didn't do it in real life? No, I did it in Second Life. That's what I was telling you about. That like crazy sociologist or whatever said with Second Life, it's taken some sort of meta reality, triple fourth dimension where we don't know now, like
How
if
it's
you
going
live a
to-
life there, maybe that's real life and this is fake life. So that's why you get your prick there. Because the life you're living right now, Jonathan, until we drop, and you know what we're gonna do in our 100th episode? We're gonna gobble up each. How do you take DMT?
You smoke it most
Then-
recreationally. You smoke it.
Episode 100 is, I don't know how this machine works that records us. Put in a long DAT tape. We're gonna lay the microphones down. We're gonna smoke up DMT, and we're gonna do a 6-hour 100th episode session. And I'm gonna enter Third Life. I'm gonna get 2 pricks.
Triple
and I'm gonna
F.
shrink them. Wow, you've got 2 tiny pricks.
Yep.
Yeah.
What's up?
What up? It's Third Life.
Holla.
Holla at me. What's the money called? It's called money. It's Third Life. I got 2 tiny pricks. Fuck, man. I can't
It's so crazy.
keep track of the world. You know what I can keep track of?
No, do you think if you had a hand in it, like if you were remotely savvy, do you think you would be, as an individual, knowing yourself as well as you do at this
Me?
stage of your life? Yeah, you personally. Do you think you would be susceptible to something like that? Is there any seductive quality?
Me?
I'm just asking that. It's a stupid question, I guess. But it just seems to me like the people that I've kind of stumbled across that do it.
Jonathan, I don't even understand the
But
psychology
that's what I'm saying. If
of
you
email.
But if you understood it, if for some reason you were more tech savvy, would you have gone at this point? Would you have ventured there and been like, I've got to check this out? I mean, I haven't done it because I think I actually have some inherent fear of how I would react to something like that.
But you've also, like, set up headsets and yelled at teenagers in Kansas City, like, fuck you, bitch, while playing video games.
I was quoted. I had myself quoted to me a while back, and I swear to this day that I didn't say it, but I have somebody that can swear on everything he
Verify it.
knows that at one point I said, in reference to somebody, after I killed them, I said, "Naptime, Jew." I swear
That
to
is
God it didn't happen.
It did.
But when he said it, I had like a horrible feeling
you knew
inside
it.
me.
You motherfucker.
Naptime, Jew. It's the worst. It must have been like me conjuring up like the worst thing I could have possibly
Because
said.
you're so enthralled.
Get
to
the
a-
sword! Get the sword!
To a teenage Puerto Rican kid in Brooklyn. Naptime, Jew. Fuck,
terrible,
dog.
dude.
Think about it.
But I guess, yeah. I mean, I think more than that is like my. Obviously, when you look at my history of talking about snorting Ritalin and smoking opium, obviously I have some predisposition to alter my reality.
But they're apples and bowling balls, dude. It's not the same thing. That's not this whole box. The only thing this should do, it should just be set by law on Google, and it should only be used to look shit up that you don't know. That's all it's for. It's not for talking to people, showing pictures. Gee, this is me at Grand Canyon. This is me raping you, child. It's not for that. This is me ranting about Jews. Snap time. Snack time.
Snack time, Jew.
Snack time and nap time, Jew. It's for looking up the Spanish Civil War. That's the only thing it's for find out what movies I've been in. That's the only thing it's for. Fuck, man.